And there was a time when Greg's mother was a single parent. For 3 years, Greg and I, when we got to the 6th grade, his mother moved to another side of town. And we didn't see each other. And then I spent 1 year at Hebert, the high school. My 10th grade year, I was going because the homeroom teacher you had, you kept for 4 years. Right. So that next year, my 10th grade year, I walk in the classroom, the first guy I see is Greg. Yeah. You know? And I had a new best friend by that time.
Shorty.
But then when Greg came back, Marion met all my buddies.
Shorty.
Shorty was my best friend, and I don't know why we call him Shorty, he's 6'3". but Shorty was my buddy, and ended up, once Greg was back, it's like we didn't miss not one day together. So I introduced him to Shorty, and what was great about it, they got along, and we've been lifelong friends. Now they get together, if Shorty goes to Beaumont, first person he's going to try to catch up with is Greg, you know, so they got to be good friends. But
I was going to just mention, you know, Mr. Brown, Robert Brown.
Yeah.
You know, this is how families make impressions on other people. There's a Fairview has a Hall of Fame, and for athletes. And this guy, Robert Brown, is kind of like the chairperson of that whole group. And it amazed me because he's from Beaumont. Did he go to school?
He's from
with
Lamar.
He's from. Did he go to? He knew A&FMA or?
He knew A&FMA, but his mother
See, I'm trying to get
friends with Mother Harriet and Grandpa.
And they were.
I'm missing the video.
When I got inducted at first.
Oh, Lord.
No, I don't mean it like that. No, I don't mean it like that. Because he say, Thomas Bay Scott, Thomas Bay Scott. I'm on the phone with him, I'm asking some questions about it. And I say, hey man, I say, you got a sister named LaVersa? He say, yeah. He say, Tony Ray Scott. He say, your grandfather Reverend Scott? I say, yeah. He just fell out laughing because his mother knew my grandmother and grandfather very, very well. They lived in Lamar, we lived in Texas City, and the families were friends. So it's been off, but he was much older than me. I was just a little old bad boy running around, and him and his sister, they were older. They were more A&F age, you know, and so they knew each other. So we laughed about that. Now go on with your story.
Well, they were trying to get two other coaches from Beaumont and where's
well, he's actually, he's both of them from San Antonio. But Coach Johnson lives in Louisiana now. He's a tennis coach at Southern University.
Sit down.
And I don't know if y'all know a guy named John Wilson, but he was Zena Garrison's tennis coach. Well, I helped start that program. Wilkinson and I was good friends. So when I meet Wilkinson, when I go to college, Wilkinson had been to the Army, came back to school to finish his degree. So he's 11 years older than me, so he becomes like a big brother that I never had. And when I meet Wilkinson, Wilkinson starts saying, well, man, who was your coach in Beaumont? I tell him my coach was named Hardeman. He say, man, he from San Antonio? I say, yeah. He say, man, I used to idolize him and a guy named Cliff Johnson. So Wilkinson and I in this Hall of Fame, but two guys that we admire and idolize, they not. So that's how we ended up trying to get them in this Hall of Fame. And this Robert Brown is over that. And I was trying to ask him, how do you go about getting people into this Hall of Fame? He said,
but tell him though, he had talked to the guy that's in our neighborhood. And he said, well, no, Scott, I think they got everybody who they going to get for this year.
And he said, I've already nominated 2 football players.
Robert Brown. And I could hear on the phone. He called that man. What is the procedure for nominating? He said, you got him in. Because I know who y'all are. And that's been, I mean, you know, that's how great that family tie is and the importance of family. You have people, and this is what, how many years later?
40-something years ago. 50-something years.
I'm telling you, so you just never,
Didn't know.
you know, you just never.
And that's the value of knowing, your people and who you are.
And that's why you start trying to do good too, because if you do some bad things, that might follow you too.
All right, that's enough.
Yeah, we most definitely don't need that.
And so that's